Welcome everyone. Targeting and market segmentation is the topic for today's video. So agenda is very clear. We will try to understand what is market segmentation, what are the various target market that can go around it, and how do we apply it with product differentiation and positioning thereabout. We try to understand what are the success parameters or factors that leads to segmentation strategies. We'll also try to address market segmentation in developing marketing strategies and thereof what are the new products that has been launched, how products have been positioning themselves or branding themselves, understand the basis for this segmentation, and probably the alternative approaches to pursuing segmentation strategies. These are the various theme that would love to address them in today's video. So let us understand what is market segmentation. Now, market segmentation is basically nothing but dividing the market into certain subset of prospective customers. These prospective customers are homogeneous customers who perhaps think in a similar fashion, who perhaps behave in a similar fashion, perhaps display similar characteristic. Now, can we combine this thing, this knowledge for our added advantages to market our product? And that is what we like try to understand, and that is the various reasons for going for market segmentation. So what exactly is intermarket segments? It's a well defined similar cluster of customers across national boundaries are intermarket segment. Did I say about market segmentation? That's as an uniform homogeneous customers having similar characteristic, probably age group, probably income, probably gender orientations. They have similar wants, similar needs. Now, that is what customers segmentation is all about. It that market segmentation. Now, if this can be applied to a country, and every country would display different characteristics, right? So there are developed countries, there are developing countries, and there are not so developed countries as such as of today. Now, that is what intermarket segments are all about. It is where the clusters of countries can be clubbed as developing or developed countries. So, what is target market? These are the people we are deciding upon what is target market. Is selecting the segment which are appropriate to focus, which are appropriate to be getting more profitability with minimum expenditure than probably designing ways to reach them. Now, why do we segment market? If we address the whole market scenario, we will spend huge on advertising, and probably only a segment of the market might be attracted towards a product, or probably that is the product that they require and they will lap it up. So why do we address in the first hand? Can we segment the product, segregate that market, and probably then target it around it? That is what target market is all about. It similarly for product differentiation exists when firms offer differ or are perceived to be differ from the others, from those of competing firms in terms of attribute, pricing, features, characteristic. Now, this is product differentiation. We have plentiful of automobiles, you name it, we have it. We have even a small, minute stuff ingredient in a kitchen that is required is called salt. Yes, so you have a varieties of salt available in the market. You have rock salt, you have iodized salt, you have normal salt. Even salt being categorized and probably marketed accordingly for, to the appropriate target segmentation. So, not giving you an example, what we see is similar product, and then we have a differentiated product. What this was all floppy disk, and then comes a compact disk, and I've just displayed it for you to understand. Essentially, they are your storing devices for your data. From mass marketing to mass customization, complex manufacturers products are made to order. Now nowadays, look at computers. You know, these computers right from day one can be assembled, and a company which made its name assembling or customizing the product altogether similarly, that is what is required. This is the demand, as I say. Now, five criteria for effective segmentation, as the case might be. What are those effective customizations things that comes around it, if we may say so? First is measurability, then comes accessibility, substantialness, durability, and differential responsive. This is what we are looking forward to as and when basis. So five criteria: measurability, accessibility, substantialness, Durability and differential responsibility. Effective for market segmentation. Are we looking for durable product? Are we going for measurable reach or effectiveness? Is it all about substantialness and so on and so forth? Let us go in developing market segmentation. What are the various stages that we goes around it? Essentially six stages, right? First and foremost is to define the overall market that we are trying to address. It can be a country specific, it can be a gender specific, it can be an age group specific, or even it can be an income specific. Identify the distinguished characteristic, and that is what I've actually told you in terms of age, gender, income, and so on and so forth. Now describe the segments of this segments. The more better the description says all about it, the more better the definition is all about it, is all going to be effective. Evaluate the approaches to potential and likely success. Now this is potential or likely success is in terms of how to address them, how to communicate with them, and probably target them as the select market. That is where we are trying to doing for determining desired position and developing marketing mix to achieve the desired position thereby. Basis for segmentation: demographic, geographic, psychographic, lifestyle, benefit segmentation, economic segmentation, international segmentation. Yes, demographic in terms of age group. Every age group has its own requirements, right? 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and so on. Age group. Geographic, people based in global south, global north, way different. People are in developing economies, not so developing economies, way different, and developed economies. Geographic, we all understand what is the demand of Europe might not be the demand of Asia, or probably Africa, or probably America. So there are psychographic and lifestyle issues that comes around it. Definitely, yes. People might have a quality of life in certain countries, which might not be enjoyed by everybody in other countries. Benefit segmentation accordingly can be done. Now, benefit segmentation, if we are focusing to a certain target market who are going to be benefited, let's say we are talking about laptop, addressing laptop and marketing laptop to a 60 plus age group, you will not yield much result. But if you can address that laptop to 20 plus age group or 30 plus age group, it might yield desirable results. So that is what benefit segmentation. Economic segmentation is basically understanding of where the money is, in whose pocket the money is, what kind of money you're trying to target. And then comes the international segmentation, as in your dollar spent, if we may say so. So combining basis for market segmentation, two-stage segmentation example. Stage one is initial segmentation. Probably we say we're going to target, let's say, Europe or probably Sweden. Now, if you're going to target Sweden, vis-a-vis if you're going to target South Africa, the vibrancy in the population in South Africa is much more than in Sweden, probably. But then Sweden might be much richer. See, usage heavy versus light, as I said to you. Then comes the stage two, supplemental segmentation descriptors. Demographic, income, education, lifestyle, as on when on basis is stage two. Then comes the managerial decision, media selection, magazine, TV programs, advertising content, conservative, youthfulness, appeal, and messages as on when on basis that comes about. This is combining the basis of market segmentation is all there. Then come the segmentation strategy. First and foremost, we have what? We don't have any strategy. We are trying to address the whole market as a whole. That's an undifferentiated strategy. From there on, we started moving towards a differentiated strategy, because here is the case where we would love to address only a segment of the market, the segment that interests us, the segment that we believe for which the product has been developed. This leads to nothing but concentrated strategies. Yes, from undifferentiated strategies to differentiated strategies to a concentrated strategies is what we are looking at it. The counter segmentation. Let me give you a devil's advocate. An alternative strategy to traditional segmentation is combined market segmentation. What if the theory is, why segment the market if we can address the whole market in a one go? Probably the whole market might not be interested, but it is in our interest as a company, the interest to educate the whole market about the product. Today they might not be interested. God knows what will happen tomorrow. They might lap it up. and the product might be a big hit. So combined market segment, consumer accept lower price over variety, as a case might be. If you are pricing it correctly, if you're pricing it affordably, people are going to take it out. Factors influencing segmentation strategies are size and types of market. With respect to an example that I've cited, Sweden and South Africa. Look at the size and the type of market. Competitive factors, product related factors, stages in product development, product life cycle, degrees to which product may be varied or modified, firm size and financial position, as the case might be. This is what we believe is all true. Estimating segments potential, set time period of interest, define product level, specify segment characteristics or basis, identify geographic market boundaries with everything. So you need to understand those potentials. You need to pay attentions to the period of interest, to the product level, to the segment characteristic, to the geographic characteristic. Be as minute as possible, as microscopic as possible. The chances of you being successful are much more higher. Make assumption about the marketing environment. Make assumption about the company's own marketing efforts and program as a controllable factor, because this is something which you can control. Anything in the environment, anything in the market, anything with the competitors, probably you may not be able to control. Make estimates of market potential, industry sales, and company sales before embarking. If you are going to embark, launch a product in Sweden, the high price product, the purchasing power is immense. Probably it might be laptop. If you do it in the South Africa, it might take to penetrate one. It might be very cost intuitive. That needs to be understood. So make estimates of your market potential, industry sales, and company sales thereabout. Developing forecast, qualitative forecast is basically what we strive to go forward, but it by no way it means to demean quantitative method. Let us address qualitative procedures. Is the surveys of buyers intention, how many people are interested, how many people have that disposable income to purchase a product, how many people are experiential. So give an expert opinion, composite of Salesforce estimates, your own manpower who will give you some kind of indications, whereas quantitative indicates might be trend analysis, market test, and statistical demand analysis, as the case might be. So that needs to be understood. So let us understand firms and market potential circles. Now, can we have a quadrant based on the best possible result, or probably the expected result goes around here? Similarly, on an industry level and the firm level, how does it go? So if it's an industry level, the best possible results are market potential. On a firm level, it's a sales potential. Similar for the expected result for given strategies on an industry level might be market forecast. On a firm level, sales forecast. As simple as it is. So you need to understand those potentials and the forecast that comes around it before you embark on your marketing strategies thereby. To select target market, the firm must consider the segment potential sales volume and profits. Competitions currently selling to the segments is what is more important. The firm's ability and objectives, as the case might be. Let us try and address positioning as an issue. Positioning, designing a marketing program, including the product mix that is very much consistent, and how the company wants its products and services to be showcased. That is positioning is all about it. If you want to showcase as a premium thing, that keep it. If it is a mass appeal, keep it in that fashion. Probably this is what positioning, which will help you to address a lot of issues. But if you think things are not working out, why not reposition? When a firm wants to shift a consumer opinion about an existing brand, we can again reposition the things around it. Perceptual map is a spatial representation of consumer product. I'll show it to you right now. All brands are often used to evaluate brand position in a market, as the case might be. So if you look out here, you have a lot of brands, but on a differential level, how many of them would be on a proper ways to go forward to it? You see, this is a classic case of Diet Pepsi or Pepsi Cola, but perceived on a higher end, where where an RC Cola, Coke Classic, or Dr. Pepper might not be aspirational at all. When Diet Sprite, Diet 7 Up, probably this is again an aspirational level, whereas 7 Up, Sprite, Orange Crush is mass, on a mass scale. It can be produced and probably sold without any fuss. So micro marketing combines sensors, demographic data to identify clusters of household that share same consumption patterns as the case might be. Enhances the effectiveness of marketing efforts by identifying potential market for direct selling through mail and telemarketing campaign. Profile customer by matching them to demographic and lifestyle clusters, learning from areas that have immense potential in a site selection of new stores or offices, and obviously tailoring your advertising themes and planning media. Now, this is what marketing is all about. It is going local and absolute local, having to focus on direct selling, having to focus on telemarketing, probably repositioning your clusters, your shops, your retail outlet near to the customer bases. That will boost up your potential for a higher business and a higher footfall. So market segmentation and ethics, things that needs to be addressed, probably kept in mind before embarking on any situations. And I would love to present it to you. First and foremost thing is advertising to children. Please, if you need to keep in mind what products are suitable for children. You cannot probably market alcohol or fast moving bikes and things to children, because they, it is romantic towards them, but it causes most more of the health hazard or life issues altogether. Talking about harmful products, privacy issues, this is something which needs to be curtailed altogether. Everybody's self-respect should be kept at a distance, kept at a boundary. There has to be a boundary for everyone. You cannot infringe onto anybody's privacy, anybody's life. Product proliferations is another thing where you just cannot demean the other competitor's product altogether. Knock by knock, you just cannot knock it down. These are certain ethics that should be kept in mind before going for targeting and position. And with this, I come to an end of this presentation. Thank you for watching this video till the end.